to this authoritative person being false. And this could be coming as a masculine in your life. Let's see what this is. Changing the way that you receive some sort of sudden wealth. The King of Pentacles is here. This would be like someone controlling the shift in how it's taking place. Concerned about someone receiving intuitive messages with the Queen of Cups. I don't know. Let's see what this is like. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. This is like a very deceptive type of person. That's why they're coming through as false. Why does this have to do with changes in the way that someone receives sudden wealth? Because it's very successful. I'm hearing it's like, it's legit. It's legit. Yeah. Whoever is guiding you here is giving you the wisdom to overcome how to remove yourself from someone that is very authoritative in your energy so that you can do something independently. This is like a community of messengers that are receiving this. And then the expectation of changing these people's sudden wealth. That's the major concern. It's because it allows you to move forward without you having some sort of involvement with anyone having authority over you. How is this going to all trickle down? Like, how does this all trickle down here? Oh, wow. It's like those that chose to go and do their own work or create their own businesses here. It's having everybody start from scratch. See what I'm saying? It's giving a Capricorn energy here. This is like the devil being over top of the choices that you make here with the Lovers. Okay? The choice of what you do for work. Something's going to change in the way that you receive wealth. It basically happens to be who you're committed to long term is what I'm getting. I see the 7, the 8, and 9 of Pentacles is coming out as the King of Pentacles overlooking the energy of this Queen of Cups. It's basically like who you're married to or how you're receiving some sort of intuitive message. Again, the Devil. This is someone trying to control here. This is a false person. They don't want you to know who this is that's doing this. This could literally be government shit. Is that what this is? Rather than you bringing in a sense of abundance for yourself, it's feeling like the way that you receive it is through someone else's hands. I hope this makes sense. It's manipulation at its finest, literally. It comes through as, oh, you have an inheritance through the 10 of Pentacles. It's the energy of your family dynamic, or those that I would imagine you have a sense of like stability with, foundation with. Baby, your noodles are at the corner of the dresser over here.
Well, why not put it like that?
Because I didn't want the cats to get it. Okay? Alright, so that's what I feel. This is the 3 of Pentacles is here. The Ace of Pentacles is here. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands being here. Be careful, baby. You can't hold both of them. I'm going to drop your noodles. Put her down. Uh-oh. Be careful. Hold it with 2 hands and go down the steps. She doesn't want to stay in here. I'm going to go down there. Stay with me. Leave her. Be careful. That's what I see. I feel like this is some sort of like brand new beginning. I like this. And you're standing your ground on it. Yeah. You're standing your ground on it. And I feel like it's a positive movement forward. You go from the 7 of Wands directly into the 8. Right? But again, the more that you move quickly, the more control someone has over you. That's what this feels like. Or however sudden wealth is in. It's to kind of feel or make you feel that you're being the lead. All right, so whether this is the way that you parent, the way that you take care of yourself, the way that you're nurturing others, I don't know. All right, it kind of feels that way. Yes, Ace of Swords. All right, it may feel that someone's trying to control you or the way that you're doing something to obtain a sensibility or a foundation for yourself. Okay, that's what this feels like. I like it. Overall, it's not norm, right? But you definitely see some sort of ability here. However it is that this person thinks they're taking from you, expectation, family room, and then in the near future. Something's gonna shift, it's changing. Okay. Let me get a good shuffle real quick. Moving out of this Kipper energy. I'm gonna get into tea leaf. I'm feeling like whatever's going on right now in this energy. Alright. However these shifts gonna happen. Normally this is how we work with these retrogrades. Is through, I would imagine, understanding what the shifts are going to look like or what you need to pay attention to. Let's see. I see you have like worry over nothing here with this wheel energy. Great worry over nothing. All right, happiness and well-being. I don't feel like you need to be stressed or worried about anything. All right. It says beware of great pride. All right, so maybe right now, to others, you might be like in this shining type of energy. July could be of significance overall, and or May. So May is Taurus, Gemini. July is going to be Cancer, Leo energy. Okay. I see a change for the better. And I also see compliments from an admirer. All right, so we're looking at Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. This is all from the second house all the way through the fourth. So this is like finances, the way that you're sharing your ideas, the way you're utilizing your mindset here. All right, I'm seeing your home environment, the being of significance, the inner healing that's taking place, as well as how you're stepping into the energy of your happiness. I see the sun, and that is Leo's energy. All right, so there could be a shift that's going to be taking place overall, and how you've overcome these specific four placements in your chart. It's basically saying don't worry about anything. Change is definitely for the better. It's transforming for a reason, and then you're having some sort of admirer in your energy overall, and how you've overcome this change. So try not to be prideful or like you're overshining somebody. That's not what this is about. This has to do within yourself. All right, I see excitement here with the firecracker. And then I also see a sincere wish being granted. Okay. Down at the bottom of the deck, new job and or new career coming in. All right. So these retrograde phases are to align you exactly with where you need to be. Let's see. I see you overcoming a period of ill health and or depression, or feeling a sense of anxiety or fear. Some sort of unsettled time you're overcoming, and how an emotionally loving family could be important to you after experiencing this. Okay. Let's see. I got temporary situations with the tent here. Happiness being connected to that. And I'm seeing recognition and reward for merit. At the bottom of the deck, February. So I'm seeing Aquarius and or Pisces here. Pluto and Aquarius, we just spoke about it. Saturn stepping back into Pisces by September 1st. Here we are on the 26th. All right, what is this energy here? Great worry over nothing and stepping into the energy of your happiness. You need to beware of great pride. All right, the Page of Wands is here. The Six of Wands is because of the victory that you've already had, take place here due to your commitments with something. All right, the Magician, how you're manifesting moving forward, how things are working out because of your strength and or the way that you've been very courageous. All right. Take a look at these energies for the second house through the fifth house, and where I'm seeing Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. Wow. Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. You're inspiring people on this pathway here. You got people watching you or monitoring you and seeing how you're protecting your energies, how you've been defending yourself, how you've been holding some sort of boundary up here. Okay, let's see. The Nine of Cups is because you're getting every single wish fulfillment. Okay, and the Two of Cups is here as well. You're going to be in alignment with your soulmate energy. The Knight of Wands, things taking off fairly quickly, and then the Page of Cups is basically in alignment with, I would imagine, the emotional state, how you're overcoming this change here. Whatever this is that's coming through, it feels like it's going to excite you. It's coming through as something involving stress, the depression, the anxiety, the fear, the worries. You're moving on from something emotionally, mentally, moving into calmer shores, all right, and feeling celebrated on the other side for that. So you're definitely being recognized, all right. Let's see. I see the Nine of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles here. So your freedom, the energy of how you're advancing is how I'm hearing it. All right. And taking control back of your own energy. All right. That's what this feels like. Whatever seems temporary around you, it still feels like you've maintained this energy of happiness. And that's why you're being recognized and rewarded. Even through emotional loss, even through transitions in your life. All right, having to go down different pathways. I'm seeing you still feeling uplifted emotionally. People are inspired by this. All right. King of Pentacles, Magician, and the Sun. Wow, that's the energy right there. This is like you carrying your throne. Okay, all right. This is like you being on top, and that's why they're saying be of great pride, because a lot of people are going to feel like they want to bring that down. Yeah, they wanted to see you sad, or you know what I mean, kind of like moping around or feeling in the sense of lack. And I don't feel like you're here because you're aligned with this energy of the Two of Cups. You're kind of overcoming a sense of, this is possibly literally from Taurus season all the way through Leo season, and now here we are in Virgo season, and it's all about you and your health and how you're, you know what I mean, organized more so in your life now, or emotionally, however that is. Three of Pentacles. Now people want to come in and they will like work with you and collaborate with you. So these retrogrades, they all work. I got the King of Swords flying out again. It's because you've been remaining concentrated on your specific goal and whatever that happens to be. That Ten of Pentacle energy, and how an emotionally loving, secure family is important to you. Right? I don't feel like you've reared off on your path here at all. I feel like you have people around you that don't play about you either. Literally, like it's given the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands. It feels like if someone has been trying to keep you in a sense of entrapment through that anxiety or that fear, you weren't afraid to carry the burden of it all. Okay? You've done something to fulfillment, and you've done it to the T. I like that. All right, Chariot. That's what I'm saying. It's like you, again, you're being recognized and or rewarded right now. All right. After possibly feeling like everybody has rejected you, you didn't want to accept someone's offer in love, like it was all about you. Your, you know, your value, your finances, your possessions, your creative aspects of whatever it is that you've been working on. All right. How it is that you've been wanting to share these ideas with other people. And again, fourth house energy is like all of that inner healing and having to come to balance with a sense of family around you and how that's been the most important to you, and then moving in this energy of, yes, I've made it, right? I'm happy again. I'm in alignment with where I'm creating. I don't feel like I've wasted my time here. This feels like, all right, so someone else's eyes may see that you are, you know, against in a sense of pride or ego, or feeling like, you know, it's just because you have a wish being granted in the direction of where you focused and or shown potential moving forward. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's do one more spread. Whoa. Let's do one more spread here. I don't know, I'm seeing good fortune, I see lots of good luck. These are all on the bottom of the deck here. All right, good fortune, good luck. Okay. There's some sort of announcement heading your way here with the bell. Some sort of announcement happening. All right, this dark man is coming through. Someone with dark complexion and or hair. I see a financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past with the dolphin card here. Dolphins are really intuitive as well. All right. With the bell, that could be like some sort of wake-up call here of new opportunities presenting themselves, a shift in possibility, the pathways that are opening up here. A younger man could be of significance as well. All right, and I'm seeing here enemies working against you. So always know that it's not always going to be positive. It's obviously you're going to have, let's call them quote unquote, your haters, right? And I'm seeing that those haters are going to be leaving your life, or you're going to be at the end of that situation with, I would imagine, things that no longer serve you, okay, or whatever standing in your way, because it's time to take action here, possibly back in Leo season. I'm seeing the lion. All right. Affairs with family, and I see great happiness. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, this could be deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I just heard your spirit guide, okay? So thank you, spirit guides. I see time to go out and have fun. I see dealings with a woman here, all right? So there's a dark man and a younger man and a woman overall in this specific spread. Let's see. I see marriage being of significance and a lot of hard work ahead, okay? So it says beware of fear, worries, and or tense situations. All right, I do feel a sense of protection around you. I just want to clarify 3 different things: the dark man, the young man, and this woman energy, and how this is all committed to some sort of marriage. Let's see what this is. So you're getting some sort of inheritance here. It's directly next to that dark man. That's what the announcement is. You've got enemies that are working against you because I would imagine someone's leaving your life here with a casket. All right, there's some sort of affair with your family here. And I'm also seeing how you're having time to get out and have fun overall. And then there being a lot of hard work ahead as well. This is all connected to your happiness. There's some sort of message of concern with that dark man. Show me the younger man. Despair. Okay. Someone could be leaving work, all right, or being unemployed for a while. What I'm seeing here. Show me this woman's energy. Adjudication. So whatever's taking place in between this younger man and this woman here, something's going to be adjudicated in connection to this person's marriage and how someone is stepping into a new area and where there's going to be a shift in what takes place in work. That's what the announcement is. So the message of concern comes from that dark man concerning what exactly? Because it's coming through next to the inheritance card. All right. Depending on sort of house situation here. All right. Let's see what this is. I don't know. I heard a sense of belonging. What does that mean? What is this announcement here? All right. Somebody's warning you about a home situation. Are you about to get kicked out? Yeah. Sun and Capricorn energy. All right, so this could be about your life purpose, your destiny, what's coming up for you, what's coming through unexpected, or the concern of a home. All right, let's see. So because of your achievements, Sun and Capricorn energy, there's bringing in conflict, 5 of Wands. Okay, where is this leading you towards here in connection to whatever this inheritance is? The energy of the Sun. Again, there's new opportunities presenting themselves here in connection to you having some sort of happiness with affairs with your family. All right, so then the younger man here is coming through as in the energy of despair. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this has something to do with like children and the home environment with the Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. All right, the Ace of Wands. There's 3 here. Oh, and somebody's worried about this. It could be this younger man worried about someone being unemployed, okay? Because there's some sort of connection. All right, King of Swords and the Devil. This would be like restrictions being put on someone, okay? King of Swords is like a police officer, someone that, again, holds a position of authority. So that's where the enemy is taking place here. Until that person in life, you don't get to have your success yet, okay? There feels like a hold because something's being adjudicated in connection to this marriage. Let's see what this is. All right. Yeah, there is a sense of control here in connection to this King of Cups. All right, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, or Saturn stepping into that sign could be a very controlling type of energy as well. All right, creating some sort of illusion for the star, meaning whoever is on the pathway to having their hopes and their dreams and their wishes fulfilled here. Wheel of Fortune and 6 of Wands. All right, so where does the shift take place and what's happening and what's being adjudicated? It feels like someone's I don't know, I'm hearing released. All right, the expectation of this announcement comes in and it allows someone to be released from something. The Moon energy is here, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. It looks like you're highly intuitive here and you're very victorious at this. All right. The Queen of Wands, meaning that you have some sort of confidence in what it is that you're doing, how you're presenting yourself out there. All right. I'm seeing the Chariot to the Hierophant here. So if you're seen as like a spiritual teacher, if you're an intuitive and you are teaching this, then this is actually the pathway that you're going to lots of success. I see the victory happening overall. But whoever that King of Cups is coming in and putting some sort of control or this illusion of control over what it is that you have coming in, that's great. All right, that you're getting some sort of victory and success in here. And I see the King of Wands. All right, so you might be committed to whatever it is that you do for your craft, okay? However it is that you are choosing. I don't know. I feel like it's a passionate type of business that you're about to be opening up or something here that needs to be protected because there's a lot of hard work ahead. Things are going to move forward very, very quickly. And this is part of your new pathway here. All right, you're going to be in alliance with those that are supposed to be there. Okay, I'm seeing 105 on the clock. I'm seeing 10th house, 5th house. This is something that you're doing for your career, and it has something to do with how you're in alignment with your interests, all right, your hobbies, or however it is that you're creating. The concern here has a lot to do with a home environment. There's always some sort of challenge that comes in. So you're supposed to be receiving some sort of inheritance, and now this younger man is like stressed out about something coming to an end. And it could be in connection to you guys being committed in love because your focus is elsewhere and it's on your work. Okay? That's what that is. So take these messages as they resonate. Everything is not going to be for everybody. All right. You'll notice the changes that are taking place because I feel like there's a heavy, like, masculine, feminine energy overall, and how these transits are going to shift everything. One Saturn retrogrades back into Pisces. Let's see. Someone will be out of a home. Okay. Typically, versus you guys have been out a lot. Anytime that Saturn is in Pisces, you've had this because Saturn is in your house. You don't have it to even obtain a home. You're going to be homeless for a while, okay? And that could be the concern of this woman and how you're going to overcome this because of the journey that you're on. It's been happening to me. I'm in Aquarius. It happened already about 6 times. Okay, about 6 times. But you have to stay positive because you're at your best right now. You're not supposed to be allowing any of this slander that's going on in the background or the rumors or anything like that. All right, you're supposed to be receiving some sort of inheritance here because of something that you did in the past. All right, that's the energy. Let's see what Spirit has to say with the Angel Tarot. I'm seeing the King of Wands here. So eloquence gives answers to those that are in doubt. All right. I'm seeing love and submission, cures illnesses, influences paternal love, and gives one long life. 3 of Swords. So this is the quickly forgiving God, God the merciful judge. All right, so I feel like you're in court here, okay? The great and the exalted God with the 8 of Wands. This is grandeur. It says make one passionate toward God. All right, so knowing that Spirit's got your back is how I was hearing it earlier. I'm seeing here the Hangman, all right, the only God, so the desire for knowledge, protection from liars, evil spells, and or bad spirits here, all right. And I'm also seeing the 6 of Swords, perception of unity, protecting against accidents and or healing the sick. So I feel like you're playing your part here, all right, bringing a specific community together, or those that are attaining the knowledge that's necessary in order to protect oneself from bad spirits or however it is that the evil spells are coming through, quote unquote. It's meant to keep you sick in some sort of way. No, that's not what this is. That's not what we're doing. We're bringing love into this energy, right? Giving answers to those that doubt that Spirit's got your back. All right, God liberating the oppressed. This is self-atonement and curing mental illnesses and deliverance from persecution. So there could be a lot going on right now in connection to all of this spiritual stuff. All right, having to do with like one creating mental illnesses or because of the pathway that you're on. You know, those energies around you that are creating a sense of anxiety or fear in your energy that you're going to be lacking something. It's get that out of your mindset. All right, and help grow the collective here. Understanding that we will be supported and divinely guided by the man up above. Okay. The Knight of Swords, the all-pervading So this is intellectual richness, protecting fertility of women, and making children respectful towards their parents. All right. So again, we were speaking about Ceres being in the sign of Aries, which has a lot to do with parenting. Anytime a parent is associated in a very authoritative energy, it's like you have to follow the rules in which I say. Saturn is the father figure. He is the parent. Okay. So being in the sign of Pisces, this has a lot to do with spirituality. All right. Following the word of God or understanding. All right. When you lead by living, in connection to your principles, you inspire others the same. I see here the Chariot with Archangel Michael, perseverance and success in conflict and overcoming whatever adversity. So Michael, or Archangel Michael, is typically associated to like the right hand of God. Okay. And I'm seeing here Ten of Swords, the marvelous God. So revelations could be taking place at this time, protection from sadness and giving revelation in dreams. All right, so however it is that your dream state is tapped in at this time, you could be receiving intuitive messages there. All right, I see numbers 50, 39. I see 49, 21, 63, 60, 59, and 17. All right. So those numbers could be of significance for you, whether that's a birthday, an age. Let's see. And I see Seven of Pentacles, discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance of prisoners. Okay, judgment, atonement of errors, and destroys the power of your enemies and humiliates them. All right, so when a tower and or some sort of disruption takes place, it's because you are not where you're meant to be. All right, or you're surrounded by energies that are taken away from you. All right, and the pathway that I would imagine the divine has put you on here. All right, so if there's mental illnesses in your energy, or you've felt that there was a sense of imprisonment, all right, you're utilizing your discernment to be delivered from feeling prosecuted by others, is what I'm feeling. I just looked up, I see 111 on the clock. This is part of your brand new beginning. All right, there's protection around you at this time. All right, and I feel like the more elegance that you stay, all right, the more love and submission and submissive you are towards others. It's like you're making others come towards you through your energy, okay, through the energy of love. That's what I see. For those that are anxious or really angry, or that's the ones that you want to stay away from. Energy, okay. You would know because you're going to use your discernment. You're going to understand what it is that's happening overall energy. All right, let's get a few more out here. The Chariot is out here once again. All right. So perseverance and success in conflict, overcoming adversities. The Fool card is here. All right, will and new beginnings, assist with difficulty and undertakings. The Wheel of Fortune, hot day. Okay. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, healing and healing all disorders, protecting travelers and or medical workers. The Four of Cups is here, healing capacities. All right, so you got protection from weapons, safety and travel, fame and renown, influences commerce, voyages, and or great discoveries. You've discovered something already. All right, you've had some sort of major victory here, and where you have the capacity to heal an entire collective of people. Three of Cups energy, that's a Mercury in Cancer. This just means that the way that your mind works helps you heal the inner self so that you help others heal their inner self. Okay? I see the Four of Swords, the God of Trinity. So this has been your mission, to protect against slander and or impious people. Okay? Wow. All right, you guys. I mean, I hope this resonates with a lot of you. I definitely see the shift happening and how these transits are taking place, what the retrograde phases are doing for us, whether this is core wound healing, whether this is coming in, the transformation that you have to go through in your life. Right? You have, what is it? And that's reading in the sign of Pisces. We'll start seeing into the sign of Taurus by November the 7th. We'll see another Mercury retrograde for the end of the year in the sign of Sagittarius. That's been the number one thing with Mercury retrograding this year. It's been in the sign of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, fire signs. This is all about self. Has to do with what brings you happiness and connection to your life. All right, children, house, and Sagittarius has a lot to do with your knowledge, spirituality, and how you're going to be living this adventurous life of, you know, living by a specific belief. All right. What else? And then we got Jupiter retrograding by the end of the year. I see that happening on the 11/11 portal. All right. So November the 11th. And we've got Mercury that retrogrades from Sagittarius' energy into the sign of Scorpio, which we haven't seen for a while. All right. Major shift. I like it. All right. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you. Bye.